Welcome everybody to the Richmond Raceway here in Virginia as we get ready for D2 to round up its season coming up. We're waiting on a couple of drivers. Drama coming into tonight's race. Coma saying he has something to prove, so he's been kind of silent this week about his strategies, and all the setups have changed 3 times. He still says he's confident coming in. Casual says he's gonna try to keep up with him. Also says he's just as fast. So we're right now just waiting on 5 drivers. Ginty will be running a backup scheme, or not a backup scheme, a alternate scheme tonight. Casual running the same car as he always does. No sponsors yet. And qualifying starts now. Ginty will be the first to qualify. These drivers cannot hit the wall during their actual lap, so Ginty is still fine, or their lap will be invalidated. These drivers are now just getting used to their setups, as they've changed a couple of times throughout the week, so. He goes around. He's gonna get a 22.9. Spin out. This will be the start of Dan's lap. Haven't seen much practice from Dan. Oh, Dan faster than Ginty. Casual will now start his lap. Casual saying that he was getting times similar to Coma's earlier. As well, Ginty said that as well, but we'll see. Casual will take pole 4/10 faster than Dan. Man, Ginty must have had a bad corner or something. Coma starts his lap this time. Watch his line. He's running not the scheme he wanted right now. I don't know if it's gonna change. It is the like to call it the dark theme of his normal iRacing cars. It is a night race. He's out of turn 4. Looks like he got a little loose out of the corner. He will not take pole. We have 4 drivers. We are now waiting for a 5th. Now we had thought we had 5 drivers. Man. 10 minutes, Yummy says, until we postpone the race. This was a slight worry.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
What are you doing? How's it going in here?
I thought we had 5 drivers.
Me too. Don't know what's happening.
Who left?
So, currently have 9 minutes left on the timer. If we do somehow not find somebody to come in and become the 5th driver to start, then unfortunately will be postponed. Unfortunate, but how the cookie crumbled.
I just want to know who left. Because I thought we had
Well, we
5.
had the driver of the 19 show up, but he doesn't want to race because he doesn't want to constantly be hitting the walls, which, I mean, respectable, I guess, but
It's not how you increase your career.
yeah, well.
Funny that I'm seeing people talk. I saw Luther do say something.
Yeah.
But then they just don't say anything. I guess Deuce said that he didn't want to make anyone mad, but it seems like he might do the opposite by not showing up. Does that mean I'm gonna have to drag Barry up here? Is Barry in the audience? He is in the audience.
Hi. Shit. If I'm needed, I'll join. Pretty much.
Slight delay.
Slight delay. We think we've found our 5th, so just give us a bit.
I think I want to interview Coma. Yummy, can you pull some strings? Get Coma up here.
Pull some strings.
Or I'm gonna pull some
Alrighty,
strings.
Luther appears to be our 5th. He said give him 4 minutes, so we're going to give him 4 minutes. Obviously, we still have the timer. If he does not show up within the timer, race still gets postponed. Just so that everybody is aware.
Alright.
Who left the stage? Why did Jinty leave the stage?
He's
I love it when one of my
Port.
teeth snap in half from eating
Oh,
pizza.
Port has joined.
Port? Why is Port a bacon here? What?
Interesting. I don't
Huh.
know.
Alright, well, I guess we found our 5th driver. We will not be able to interview...
Coma.
No, not yet. We'll interview him later.
Do you need me to commentate?
I mean... some help is better than none.
Alright. Give me a few minutes.
Port has spawned his car. Alright, Port actually qualifying.
That's a first.
It's been a while since we've seen Port in D2. He is not eligible to go to D1, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure he's had 0 practice.
Bro's gonna slam into the wall and die.
I will not be surprised.
Speaking of which...
Takes 1 and 2. Goes up
Which
the
road is it,
racetrack.
Las Vegas?
It is not. It is... What's the name of this track?
Miami?
No. Oh my goodness. Why can't... Richmond. It's Richmond.
Don't
Or
get it eventually.
23.3, slowest time on the board, but it's a time. And that's more than we can ask for. Coma will not be taking pole. So wait until the server shut down. There we go. Got rejoin. Oh, it shouldn't be on that. It should be not on that. Yeah, there we go.
What?
Nothing.
That's schizophrenia?
Yes. Everybody's joining back, getting ready for the race. I don't remember how many laps. I'll probably hear it from Yummy. But your window, I don't even remember.
Excuse me.
But what I do remember is that the pit speed is the same as always, 100 studs per second. Make sure you don't actually go 100 studs per second, or you will still you'll still be marked as speeding. Oh no. I dropped my water bottle and I pressed buttons. I'm gonna go get water. Oh man,
Fucking-
I'm out of water. Huh.
Pepe. You psycho dog.
Alright. Drivers will start to get lined up. Let's get out of
I'm here to commentate.
Here, let me do this.
We have Dan, Genty.
So if you want to see,
where to come?
that's not right.
Best race for real.
There we go. If you want to see what the stream looks like, you can check Discord. And that's what
There we go.
it is.
Amazing.
Just Discord. All right, everyone lined up. Casual took the pole. I don't even think Coma was trying to sandbag. So this is going to be interesting. Casual to AFK, grabbing water.
There's Casual, Coma, Dan, Genty, then Port?
Yep.
I think that's the order? Yeah. Here we are at Richmond. Whew.
POVs tonight. We have Coma's point of view. We also have the split screen that we'll probably not have to use, but we will see. Because we are just waiting on drivers.
Port say, depending on how well he runs the track, he might stay.
Interesting. Well, he was the second off the
Imagine being
pace.
sick in April 5th in 2024. Okay, let's go, man. Alright, let's see. Who am I spectating tonight? This one. I'll spectate the second place.
Okay, I think everyone is here. Yummy is double checking. We'll get started here shortly.
Sweet.
I am pretty excited. Coma has had a whole week of practice, so we'll see how well he does tonight. Oh, here we go. I think we're going green. Oh, 85 laps around here at Richmond. Fuel windows somewhere around the middle or late race. We'll see. It'll be a surprise. We're going green.
They're certainly selling their soul to the devil tonight. And off they go! Casual and Coma, get a good start.
Coma to the inside in turn
third.
1.
But
Genty
Dan
into
taking
the
that right
wall.
back.
Oh man.
Genty appears to do not know how to drive.
He's got Dan to his inside. It kind of uses him as a wall there on the exit of 4. Coma leads lap
Port
1.
seems-
Casual running that high lane. Oh, Port into the back of Dan. Big time there.
Yeah. He might stay if he actually gets a spot. Yep, he takes 4th. Look at that. Port takes 4th for once.
P2, let's go. Oh, that's
Coma in the
there.
lead. Genty taps Casual out of the way. Now Genty on the outside. No, inside.
Gonna make a dive here into turn 1, but they slow entry for Casual and Ginty. Coma pulls a little bit more away. They're right on his
Ginty
bumper.
looking to take in the inside with Coma. Coma says no and blocks.
Port hard into the wall, loses a bunch of time. He's with Dan now.
Now
Ginty.
Ginty in the lead.
Oh!
Oh, Port! Almost into pits.
Maybe he won't
Looks like
be
we're staying green.
Yeah, we'll stay green.
don't think
Maybe
so.
Port is not gonna stay. Casual slow on the inside. Coma and Ginty pass.
Dan's in fourth.
Now, an interesting
Coma.
thing. There was a gentleman's agreement made before the race where no one will be using the JSS, as we call it, or conserving fuel on the...
Stupid strategy.
Right. They said they weren't going to use it on the straightaways unless someone else was going to use it. So I think if Dan's the only one that's going to use it, I don't think they're going to do it. Port will be parking it. He is now going into the garage. We will continue with just 4 cars.
And like that, Port's legendary run comes to an end.
What a run. Coma holding on to the lead. Ginty staying in second. Casual not too far behind in third. Dan about 2 or more seconds back. Ginty with a bump to the back of the 81 that gets Coma into the wall. Ginty takes the lead. Says my bad.
Casual trying to take second, and he will.
Yeah, it's hard
Coma,
to
though, looks like he's going to keep up.
pass on that outside. As Ginty leaves the bottom wide open and
Coma
goes
takes
all the way.
second, Casual takes first.
yeah, man, Ginty just went up into the wall. Just maybe miscalculated the corner there.
Maybe his grand strategy is to throw everything out the window.
That's a good strategy.
If it
Coma
worked
and
for me,
Casual.
it can also work for others.
Side by side into 3. Casual up on the high side, high line. Gets into
Ginty takes second.
It gets into Ginty.
Let's see how Dan's doing.
Yeah.
Dan
Dan's pretty far
is
back.
just being himself. 3.5 seconds back.
Ginty, big bumper to the back of the 81. Doesn't move him. Coma stays in the lead.
Although if these three keep beating and banging with each other,
Oh.
getting slowed down, Dan might catch up.
Ginty into the back of the 81, send him up the racetrack into the wall again. That time he got help from Casual, though. It's Casual on the inside, takes the lead away. You know, Coma came into this race thinking he was going to be able to pull away. Then setups changed to a, quote, pack racing setup. And then they were brought to a kind of halfway, because the setups in the beginning of the week were pretty loose, or you could spin out if you were not driving carefully, and Yami didn't like that, so he made them tighter, which ended up making it pack racing setups. And then the drivers complained, and so he kind of went in between as Coma gets caught up on Ginty's bumper there out of 4.
Yeah, that seems to be more of a pack racing so far, because we haven't seen anyone really pull away yet.
Mm-hmm.
Though I have a feeling if Coma ever gets the chance to go get away from them, game over.
Right.
Who knows? As Ginty decides to slam the wall like he usually does.
He'll lose more
Coma
time.
trying to get in the inside, and he does.
Bumps Casual out of the way.
Barely.
Gets to his quarter panel. He'll have the advantage going into 3.
He has the power, and he takes it. And like that, Coma is your leader. But now Casual has the power since he's behind Coma.
Don't forget about Ginty. Ginty diving to the inside, tried to move Casual out of the way.
And
Didn't
failed.
quite work.
Coma looking on the inside again.
Now, Coma's had all week to practice. He said coming into this race that he had something to prove. That he didn't need to give everyone a bunch of, he gave everyone reference videos and stuff prior. He says he doesn't need to do that to win. So he said just a week on his own, not helping his competitors, he would win. So he's been the car that's led the most laps so far, but he hasn't been quite able to pull away.
I think last week's D2 race kind of did that to him.
Yeah, he's trying to prove a point.
And inside he goes.
Ginty looking in, just can't quite complete the corner the way he wants to. Ooh, Casual put his nose in. Coma comes down, gets Casual into the apron. Ginty. I almost said do.
I thought you were going to say Junty.
Junty. No, because do unfortunately not able to make it. This is, I believe, his first race where he actually has missed this is his first missed start.
This is sad for him.
Yeah. That's
So
Ginty into the wall. Again, he's struggling with that wall. He drops behind Casual. Casual takes the lead into 3.
Win here. Coma is looking for his 9th win here. Has Casual ever won? I don't think he has he? I don't think he... Let me check.
I don't know.
No, he won... No, he hasn't. So Casual looking for his first career win here.
I'm on the inside.
Ginty trying to take his 2nd career win.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got 2. He won last week, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, stats are all over the place.
Okay, what's he doing?
He did not win last week. Oh, okay, this shows you how good my memory is. Did not win. He's mad about it last week.
Ooh,
Ginty.
Smacked Casual out of the way and drifted a little bit. Now, if he can somehow drift a car around these corners, I'll be impressed.
Ooh, Ginty on the inside, trying to move Coma out of the way, didn't quite complete it. Oh, that's not what
Ginty being a little reckless.
He's got a couple of warnings from the officials, but so far,
Doesn't surprise me. Where's
keeping
Dan? Wait a minute.
Dan is
Oh, he's
all the way on the other side of the racetrack. He is
entering turn 4.
Yeah, he is about on the other side of the racetrack. He is struggling today.
This poor man. I don't think he got much practice.
No, I don't think he
at
did.
all. Someone go give him a
Spectators saying
Snickers
he
bar.
might be fuel saving. It is possible. Casual gets by Ginty. Almost starting to pull away now. Let's see if he can.
I don't think he is fuel saving.
No, oh, that's even worse. Front 3 getting a little bit of
can tell.
Spacious gap now.
You can tell when someone's fuel saving if the car isn't loud, right?
Yeah, because they'll be in a lower RPM if they're not on the gas.
So Dan's not fuel saving.
I think he's
Yummy
just
said it
struggling.
best, he's just struggling. Casual in 2nd. Ginty starting to fall back a little bit. Don't know if he's in draft range, which I don't think he is. Unless... Alright, now Coma's got a bigger lead now. Even though that's being reduced to atoms from the draft.
Yeah, that draft can be powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's staying about the same amount spaced out. We'll see next lap as Casual's about 3/10 away from Coma.
And it's going to be less now.
No, it's about the same.
More.
Of course, it is.
So,
Of course, it is the leaderboard. You can never trust the leaderboard.
Yeah. The leaderboard has a tendency to put people wherever they feel like it.
Well, Dan, obviously 14 seconds back, whether the scoreboard's lying or not. He's just behind everybody. Casual now slowly approaching the rear bumper of Coma. Dives in here into one.
Let's see if he does it. Never seen a more dominant driver in D2. Then again, we don't really have much competition for D2, do we?
Yeah, after Chaser left.
Casual and Ginty.
Yeah. After Chaser left, there wasn't too much, and even then, he struggled a little bit at Charlotte. Casual looking to the inside here in turn 3, goes up the racetrack into Coma, gets loose.
Hey, look who's entering turn 1. It's Dan.
Oh, there he is. Oh, Casual's gonna give the spot back. Looks like he didn't want to take it that way.
Alright, Colton was still in the lead. Casual literally on his ass. I don't think I can say that, can I?
No, I don't swear, but the driver's well, so I can't really control it. I can't find them like NASCAR can. Ginty now starting to catch up to the front too.
Yep, Coma seems to have his line down. It's just a matter of just praying to God Casual doesn't fucking ruin it.
A little bit of a bump here in 4. Casual into the wall. He lagged a little bit there.
Yep. Dan exiting turn 2, so you'll see him. So we'll see him with the leaders again soon.
It's about a straightaway of a difference.
And rapidly decreasing.
Yeah, this is not Dan's racetrack.
17 seconds.
Oh my.
Who has the fastest lap so far?
I believe
Ginty,
it's
22.096.
I mean, we'll see if that's legitimate or not.
Port beat Dan somehow with the fastest lap.
That's kind of funny. Casual now looking to the inside here in turn 3. Goes up the racetrack, can't hold it, gets loose. Oop, maybe a second run here. He holds the line.
Now, Casual will be your new leader for however long. Probably won't last long.
Oh, Coma tried to get to the inside. Ginty takes the advantage of the battle going on up front. He now has the inside from Coma. Is going to take second here through 3 and 4. Kind of gives a bump to Casual. He's going to try to take the lead.
As Coma tries to regain what he lost, now in second. They approach ever closer to Dan, who is now literally just entering turn 3.
It's getting bad for Dan.
As they enter turn 3, Dan exits turn 4 with his time of 19
seconds back. Ginty's starting to pull a little bit of a gap. Kind of goes wide. Oh, he's going to go into the wall. That was just a bad corner. It looked like he got freaked out with Coma diving in there. He'll drop back to third. Now. Coma takes the lead away, and Casual's going to get caught up with Ginty. They'll lose a little bit of time.
You need to set in chat. Dan has an interesting history at this track. Ask Nanners.
That is true.
This is when the Nanners rant happened.
Yeah, that's one of the most popular VODs on the channel is Richmond.
I was there for it too.
Ginty getting past Casual. Now working his way towards Coma. Ooh.
Dives low, and Dan exiting turn 4 as they enter turn 4 and now exit.
Casual will take second.
It is just not Dan's night.
No, it is not.
I think he really needs practice because he is
Ginty on the inside. It's with Casual.
He is just doing the abysmal.
Taking second away. Coma got a warning from Yummy about the incident in turn 1 on lap 38. We'll take a look at it here with Ginty. Uh-oh. Never mind, we'll look at it later. I clicked the wrong I clicked the wrong button. Sorry about that. We'll figure it out later. Oh no.
That is in fact the beginning, not
I made a I may have made a minor misclick there. And now YouTube doesn't want to
Dan.
YouTube doesn't want to respond to me.
Uh-oh.
Is Dan now within the corner? Oh, Ginty and Casual. I heard skid marks there. I think someone got into someone else.
Yep. Coma has draft now.
Grid drop for the 9, reckless driving. I guess Yami noticed something we did too. Oh, no. Whew. I may...
As Dan lets Coma pass pretty much.
Okay.
Not even getting draft from him either. Wow. Oh, he does not want to get bodied. That's probably
Dan
why.
will be heading into the pits.
Is he parking it?
He could be.
I don't think so.
It's going in, at least into the pit lane. Might be getting gas. Different drivers consume
Already?
fuel differently.
Yeah,
You know,
some
these-
people are really happy with their fuel consumption. Others like to save it.
What lap did I say? How am I got a warning for?
38.
38. Okay, I went a little bit too far back.
You.
Okay. Let's try this again. Dan making out of pit road safely. Looking at
He is
Ginty
down.
in front. Coma here in second. Apparently, there's a warning here.
Coma pitting.
Coma and Ginty are pitting. Two
Which
cars in
means
the pit
Casual
road.
It's the lone boy. Will this be his?
Coma going through 2 pit boxes. I think he'll be safe. Casual will be coming in the pit road now. So around lap 47, does Coma beat Ginty off of pit road? He does. By a little bit.
Now,
They'll be within draft
Casual.
range. Casual going backwards on pit lane. He is lagging hard.
oh,
Wait, was he typing? No, he said lag. Oh no, Casual with an awful pit stop. I don't know if this is gonna count or not. He's gonna come out of the pit lane third. He's gonna lose.
Coma retakes his lead.
He's gonna lose a bunch of time. I don't even know if he got the pit stop.
Dan pretty much is back on being on the first lap.
No, if I do the math right, what's 85 divided by 2?
I'm pretty sure it's 40, like 42, 43, so...
Well, you're past halfway.
If Coma and Ginty can play it right, they'll be good. And Casual does not have draft at all.
No, Casual lost the draft. That pit stop was not what he
Abysmal.
needed. He'll need these two up front to be battling and losing time for the next 30 laps. You know, we are past halfway. Barry, who do you think's going to win the race?
Well, considering the fact, Ginty somehow is starting to clean up his act a little bit here, it's actually a tie between Coma and Ginty, but I have faith that Coma will get his 9th win.
Yeah,
No
I'm
bias.
also going to pick... I also am going to pick Coma for the driver to at least watch for, as he's been leading most of the race. And we knew coming into this race that he had a purpose, he had a plan, and he's been practicing all week. And even though, sure, the setup's changed, but his attitude has not towards this competition, or at least this race. So I'm confident that he will be getting his 9th win tonight, even though the sun's still out. Don't look outside.
I'm looking outside, just to spite you.
Well, Coma is slowly pulling away from Ginty. Leaderboard says 5 seconds. Not 5 seconds. 5/10 of a second.
That draft is going to keep some, at least somewhat,
Keep him
in contention
there.
with Coma. Casual just has no hope unless Ginty catastrophically fails.
That, or he starts battling with Coma.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to gain a little bit here.
Dan is on turn 1, turn 2 now. So he's pretty much like halfway across.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
about half the track away, and he is a lap down. So it is possible for him to go another lap down.
Mm-hmm. We don't even get the luxury of seeing how far back he is with the timer. He's just permanently 1 lap. What if the sun rises? Radiant says.
I will be surprised. We'd have to be in this server for like 8 hours straight for the sun to rise.
We've had it to where the moon started to rise for races, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, couple of sunset races we've had.
Mm-hmm. Imagine a morning race that starts at like 5 or 6 a.m.
Oh my goodness. Looking at D1, Myrtle Beach, no, Las Vegas, Myrtle Beach, and then Miami are the 3 remaining tracks. Las Vegas will be tomorrow, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for tomorrow's race.
I hope I accidentally don't do anything stupid.
Ooh, Coma onto the apron there,
As I
loses a little bit of time.
I also have to practice for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Ginty behind Coma, so casual, probably
No.
catching up.
And also that point gap between the top 3, let me take another look at the actual point standings again. If you want to be in the know of all this before we tell you, go ahead and join the Discord server. It's in the description below. You don't need the race. You could just watch it if you want. Watch the drama unfold firsthand. As here comes Ginty on the inside.
Ginty takes the lead! And then Coma takes it
Nope.
right back.
He wants to
Despite
stay
him.
behind the 81. Maybe a potential fuel
Oh.
strategy here.
I think I know what Ginty might be doing. Either A, he's doing what you just said, or B, he's planning to take out Coma on the final lap.
Almost saying things. Almost noticing this, I think, and I think you might be right. I mean, we had this discussion last week. This is why Coma did not want to be in front of Ginty before 1 to go. Ginty moves him out of the way. Actually, Ginty and Coma maybe making a deal to back up towards casual. They will. They'll slow up.
Now that is sportsmanship.
That is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. Coma now with casual. Ginty didn't slow up as much as Coma did.
But I don't think that's going to matter because
Oh no, he's slowing
Coma will
down.
make that. Because now the main 3 are all back together.
Yep.
Dan, poor Dan. Right
Where's
away,
Dan?
away.
Oh, there he is. He's over there. Dan's okay for now.
He's going to get lapped again. Oh no.
Yeah, he's got about 20 or so laps. Oh, this
I'm
is
sure he'll be fine.
definitely more entertaining, I guess. Now with the 3rd driver.
22 to go.
Anyway, back to the D1 points. Avento still leading, but Nanners and Radiant, 5 points. They're tied. Nanners and Radiant are tied in the points. They're 5 points behind Avento. So every race matters and every position matters. Not a single mistake can be made by all 3 of those drivers at this point. So Las Vegas is going to be a very interesting race to watch. And unfortunately...
And then there's like a bunch of...
go on.
And there is still other battles going on in D1 for different places, like 7th and 6th place. Oh no!
They all 3 get collected up into the wall. Ginty drops back. Not too sure what happened. It just looked like just bad corner from those 3.
Mm-hmm.
Coma will take the lead. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, before this wreck happened, or that they saved, there is still battles going on for different places, isn't there, T-Man?
I believe so. Excuse me, I believe so.
I believe top 5 pretty much. I'm pretty sure top 5 is solid, but 6th, 7th, and 8th they're still undecided. Could be wrong.
Yumi's calling the front 3 the 3 Stooges. Unfortunately, CHN and Alpha are pretty much out of contention, by the way, just saying. They're mathematically still in contention, but realistically, yeah.
It's like how I was.
Yeah.
It will take a miracle for those 3 to be fucking murdered. If they have if they want a chance to win.
Coma's still leading. Everyone Kind of back to spaced out like we saw earlier. Casual slowly gaining time. Now he's pretty much right up Tacoma's bumper here into 3 and 4.
There he goes. Now Dan's starting to become a factor again.
Yep, lap traffic. Looks like he might just stay on the outside. If it comes to that, he might pit again. We don't know. He did pit earlier than everyone else.
Then I'm gonna question what the fuck he did.
Coma goes wide here in 3 and 4. Dan into the wall. Casual takes the lead. They're gonna go 3 wide across the line. Coma dropping back.
Casual in the win, in the lead.
Ooh.
Oh, Coma hits the wall.
Yeah, it looked like he almost got to the inside of Casual there, but
Oh, train now.
everyone into the wall. Coma dives to the inside. He wants that lead back, and he will take it. Nearly clearing Casual through 3 and 4.
Dan might be fighting to stay in the lead lap. Could be wrong, unless
He is now 2 laps down. So, right now Dan fighting with Ginty a little bit. Ginty gets past. Casual and Coma up the racetrack. They keep it together. We're getting close to 10 to go. Casual, you know, we might have not taken him into consideration while we were picking our drivers.
this is true.
As he now dives
If he
to
does
the
it
inside, he takes the lead
If
away.
he does this right,
I don't know. I think Coma can do it.
let me do the math.
He could probably do the same thing he did
12 to
at
go.
Vegas. So
12 to go here, T-Man.
yep. Dan's getting told off. He's been hitting the wall a lot recently in these last few laps. So he got told off. He didn't hit the wall in turn 3 and 4. So Coma
Gets a
moving
drive through
Casual.
penalty.
Nice. Oh, Coma going wide.
Oh god!
Gets into Casual.
Oh.
Coma drops back to 3rd. Ginty will take the lead. And Ginty goes wide. Casual capitalizes. Casual. I should stop saying Casual. It's not his name. It's not his name. It's Casual. Ginty dives to the inside. They'll be side by side down the back straightaway.
As Coma is trying to gain on them, Dan has
Oof.
dragged from Coma.
Ginty going wide. He's not really able to hold that bottom line. He holds on to the lead though. Gets into the
Coma's
wall a
caught
little
back
bit.
up. You just got Casual. You just got Gintied.
Casual moves Ginty out of the way. He takes the lead back. Coma now catching up to Ginty. Ginty going wide into 1 and 2. Coma takes 2nd away. Let's see if he can clear him out of the corner. He will.
Coma in 2nd, trying to catch up to Casual.
Coma kind of goes wide on the exit of 4. Oh, gets a bumper locked with Ginty for a second there. Casual's starting to pull a little bit of a gap. And these are the 3 ones to watch, aren't they?
Let's see, 6 to go. You just got buried, moniker. Why is
Oh my
Junior
goodness.
saved?
That's... I don't know. I mean,
Coma trying to catch up to Casual.
thinking into the future, these are the 3 drivers that are really moving on that we're going to watch early next season. 5 laps to
For
go,
D1.
Casualed up front. Yeah, in D1. It's next season's going to be interesting. We're still finalizing testing. But I think it's going to be a good season.
I'm really not looking forward to next season, honestly.
Turn and break moment. 4 laps to go, coming to the line. Coma so far has not been able to get the Casuals bumper. He's got that draft. Just when will he pounce? Gives him a bumper here.
Casual wins after the leaders back up to him.
Yep. Coma to the outside. Not going to be able to make it work.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness. Casual nearly around.
That was probably on accident.
I think
There
that's
you
just
go.
the cars. Yeah. Coma to the inside. Side by side. Casual
Casual
drops
almost got
back.
Helmut. Radiant
Coma
just said
getting
Casual
moved
almost
in
got
turn
Helmut.
3.
Oh!
Oh, Coma nearly around. Ginty into the wall. 2 laps to go. Looks pretty familiar. Ginty with the bumper to the back of the 81. I don't know if he could do it. Ginty to the inside. Takes second away. Casual to the white flag. 1 lap to go.
1 to go.
Casual needs to hold up
Anything
Ginty. Ginty slams into the back of the 89. Gets him up into the wall. Coma moves Ginty out of the way. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Casual drops back. Coma with the advantage. Casual to the bumper.
Casual.
On the inside,
wins.
Casual takes the lead. Ginty into Coma. Casual's gonna win at Richmond.
Casual wins.
Ginty takes second. Coma takes third. I will not be surprised if people are mad after the race. I don't know. Everyone seems happy for Casual. We will have to see during the interviews, but that's Casual's first career win in MRL.
But he did it after, ironically, the leaders slowed down so he can catch up.
That is a chaotic. That was a chaotic last lap. Let's take a look while they're just sitting on the backstretch not doing anything. Casual here on the inside. Ginty there in second. Coma there in third. Ginty gets into the back of Casual. Coma gets into the back of Ginty. That means they're 3 wide down the back straightaway. And then coming into turn 3. Coma was there, but Casual to the back bumper of the 81 takes the lead. I'm sure that Coma's happy for Casual's win. Oh, I gotta go run and find my mouse. Gotta go over Casual as he does his first burnouts in MRL.
Let's go, Casual. What a day for Ginty got the fastest lap, followed by Casual, then Coma, and then still somehow gets beaten by Port.
Really?
The fastest lap. Yeah.
That's kind of funny. There is no victory lane at Richmond. We'll have to put one in later. But Casual. So used to be saying Coma winning. They'll have to find a spot here. Looks like he'll park it right on the start-finish line. As he struggles to get out of his car. Excuse me, struggles to get out of his car.
Coma parks his car. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Let me just...
We'll wait for Casual to... Why is he standing over here? Wait for Casual to
What
get
the
into the
fuck?
stage.
What the hell is this 10 car?
There's Casual. Let's get him up here. There he is, Casual. How are you feeling?
That was insane. I got a little bit of help from the competition.
Bro, you did it
little.
after so
Get
long.
that out of the way. Dude,
Yeah.
I feel the
First
need to
career
say that
win.
because it is a part of the story. I'm not going to ignore it as much as I am also ignoring it in my heart. But, you know, when it came down to it, it was like, I knew I couldn't be on the outside. Turn 3. Because I knew they wouldn't let me cross over. Man, that was.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, I feel this is amazing. I
First
think it
career
was
win.
fun. Yeah, first win, fun as hell. Fun. Like I think the most fun part was that me and Coma had identical laps on the chart at the end of the race.
Mhm.
0.183. It seems fitting after all this just back and forth. Got a little bit rough around the edges. A few interesting moves from all three of us, including at the same time in turn 4 on whatever lap that was.
I mean,
The occasional ass packing.
right. Speaking of Coma, I mean, he said he had a lot to prove tonight. Do you think this proved somebody wrong, or?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously the win has uh interesting circumstances. So, but I think just looking at just pace wise, I think Coma is still he can still be dominant. I just think I hadn't considered how good I could do if I logged in. So I don't like using the phrase like proven wrong or I told you so, but I can't find any other descriptor for that one.
Hmm. I mean, let's see. This is the penultimate race of the season. I mean, it's not like there's been a battle, but
There's no battle.
moving into Phoenix and even into next season, you have a seat. Do you think this win is gonna push you to be even better?
I think this weekend really pushed me because it made me realize like that I can fight if I try. If I push really hard, I can fight. Can I win? It depends. Not sure. I've had a couple races where I fought and uh grinded and didn't win. But my goal is to fight for next season. My goal is to fight. Not fight as in like beef, but battle.
Physical fights. Let's go.
Though I have done a lot of both.
All right. Anything else from the peanut gallery over here? Yummy. Very nothing.
Nope.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Casual. Anything before you go back to hell?
And
All right. Back to hell. I want to hear. Let me flip a coin. Do I have a coin? I don't have a coin. Let me flip my phone. All right, Genty. You're up next. Where's your car?
I'm sorry, you did what?
I flipped my phone.
I'm
In the-
this phone.
you're in the
I'm in the
garage.
garage.
All right, there you are. I'm hovering over. All right, Genty, unofficially second. I'm not sure why it would change. How are you feeling after tonight?
Sorry. Good. Oh shit, that's lagging. But I've had I honestly forgot about what Coma said about running over the pack by like a mile. Obviously that didn't happen today, but it was the battling was cool. I mentioned I think earlier that I did think that people would have similar pace and it'd probably come down to pit stops, and it basically did before some shenanigans were pulled. It was only a matter of time before a casual got his first one. I'm gonna say he was one of I'm gonna say one of the big three. One of the big three that didn't have a win. I'd say the big three would be like me, Coma, and him. Sometimes Dan, the big four. Obviously, Dan didn't have the speed today, which was a bit, sad. It would have been nice to battle him a little bit more. But as for the racing product, as there's probably like background noise going on. And are you serious?
Are they still vacuuming? What? No. Okay, surely that there's vacuuming is not concluded at this
What
point.
in the world?
Okay, I'll be right back. Give me like 5.
No
All right.
way.
We'll come back. We'll come back. All right. Let's Let's try to find Coma. We gotta go on a little
Someone
adventure.
could wait the extra 5 minutes.
All right, Coma, where are you? You in the garage area?
I'm also in the garage area.
Oh, you're in the other. Okay, you're in the other half. All right, Coma. There's Yummy. As he hides behind the garage area. The cameras still see you, Yummy. Anyway. Definitely not what you were looking for coming into this race.
Well, coming in, I could agree. Winning was the only thing that was on my mind. I worked harder than I have this entire season, and I thought it would come with more. I already messed up qualifying, so I knew I was already coming from the back foot. And then, I mean, honestly, it was great racing all the way through up into the pit stops. Unfortunately, that Dan just wasn't able to keep up pace with us. Not sure what happened. Probably just didn't practice as much as us, which is
Yeah,
no one practiced as much as us, considering we were on every day because of this whole, I don't even want to say beef, but just drama.
Yeah.
And then pit stops happened. I thought we timed it right. Casual came out, but he came out just like a second or two late, and he just couldn't grab draft. And I knew I wasn't gonna mess up my pace. Jinty was kind of fluctuating back and forth. I kind of pulled from him a little bit, and then he pulled back. And meanwhile, while we're still battling, Casual still nowhere to be found. So, considering that the whole thing, this entire races around, was basically me and Casual, I was like, you know what? I could, and I was, pulling away and doing exactly what I said I was going to do. Jinty could not keep up with my consistency. I was pulling a gap. But I was like, there's no point to this. I've already got the championship. I've won over half the schedule. Let's make this interesting. So, and I knew that Jinty would be up for it too, because he wouldn't want to win like that either if he didn't back up with me. So, considering that that was the main focal point, we backed up to Casual, and I got no regrets. And Casual, I can officially say I now have great competition. So,
Yeah.
congratulations. You and Jinty. Jinty actually surprised me, but both of them were really fun to battle. I had no edge up until pit stops. Shut up, Harry.
Oh, what? Oh,
Hmm?
sorry.
What?
I thought I saw your mic pop up after I said a certain word, but I forgot you're not Nanners.
Okay.
Yeah, it was even all the way through, and then I just had to make it interesting. I've been doing it all season, and wow, what a finish! I thought honestly, I thought Jinty was sabotaging me coming to the white flag so that Casual could pull a gap, and then I saw Casual go wide out of the backstretch, and I was like, I could have backed up behind him. I was like, you know what? Let's just make this an insane finish. So we went 3 wide, and then Casual, in a smart move, backed up behind both of us. I tried so hard to just like lock up the brakes in front of him to where I could null the bump, but it wasn't enough, and he was able to nudge past us. So I mean, what better story could you ask for? I got competition. We got a great finish. What more can you ask for? Great race weekend.
Right. So no bitterness about the finish tonight.
Not
see.
at all. I knew exactly. I basically knew exactly what was happening as I went into that turn 4, and I would just pray to God that I could prevent it, and I just couldn't. But I mean,
We've seen arguments before about the moves that were made not there a couple of times on the last lap. So
yeah. But I think this is a little bit of a special case. So
yeah.
yeah, great finish. I got no regrets, no nothing. Congratulations to Casual. You deserve it, man. Especially after all the hard work you put in. And I'm excited to race with both of y'all next season and in Phoenix next week.
All right. I keep almost sending myself back to hell. Well, let's get Jinty back up here. Go find his car. Is the vacuuming over?
Vacuum is over. Happily. Very, very happily, the vacuum is over.
It just starts back up again.
Imagine. All right. I do have one question though. What was your feelings on the shenanigans that played out there with dropping back to casual?
You know, I'm gonna say the exact same thing that Kama said about casual. He's worked very hard this season. He's put in the effort, and I'm not gonna lie. Everybody who has put in the effort and a lot of effort this season has won a race. You look at Do. Sure, we all joke on Do about how he's not the greatest, but he put whenever he knows he's showing up to a race, he will put maximum effort into a race. Which and he honestly, for all the effort that he put in, I think he was pretty. He deserved a win. I feel the same thing with Casual. He works really hard every week, tries to get the line done. Practices a lot to be competitive on and as he walks by. He focuses a lot to be competitive on the race weekend. He got screwed up by pits, which is my least favorite thing. If I didn't have a gentleman's agreement, I'd be fuel saving the max out of my car. But honestly, I think in terms of the actual racing and how he acted on track, he obviously deserved it. Looking forward to one more start next week with LSR, or not LSR. Is it? No, with All Star. My bad, Radiant. Looking forward for one final start next weekend at Phoenix. Hopefully, we can get the W, make it 3 wins this season. But overall, I like the racing product. I saw Radiant in chat telling me not to demolish Comer or something like that. I wasn't gonna do it either way. But overall, P2, let's go. Get them next week.
All right. I got nothing to add. So back to Hal. All right, Yummy, you can do your thing.
Alrighty. Thanks for the drivers that showed up tonight. Maybe not the biggest field, but they put on a show nonetheless. If you're watching the stream, first of all, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Throw a comment down below. Helps us push us out through the algorithm. Help us get our name out there. Of course, we'll be here tomorrow night for D1 at Vegas. Should be a good show. And of course, we'll be here next week for D3, D2, and of course D1 as always. But until then, goodbye.